A.
Introduce the episode.
Hey, yeah. Just kidding. Hi, guys. Welcome to...
It's etiquette.
Hello, Basic Baes. Welcome to another episode of The Basic Chat.
Period.
Where we talk about things. Sometimes things we're not supposed to.
Of high class and leisure.
Sometimes K-pop. Sometimes BL. Sometimes GL. Sometimes random shit that we know nothing about.
That's the majority of the time. Period.
But regardless, we're here. One of us is queer. The other one is a lady. So, take with that what you will. Anyways, hi guys. We're back. And today, we're going to be talking about the Change trailers. Change 2561, the year of 2561. And, wait, what's the conversion thing? I forgot what the conversion number is.
You asking the wrong person because I know when I took my tag class, I know math is involved. That's where you lost me. I was like, ooh.
Because people taught me how to do it, but I forgot.
Listen, y'all, me and numbers, we don't go hand in hand. Unless it's PIMDOS. PIMDOS, that's all I know.
She said, if I can't use PIMDOS, then I don't know. But anyways, we're going to be talking about the trailers because Change came out with some good trailers.
We got some heavy hitters, honey.
We got some heavy hitters. So we're going to be talking about like our favorites. And just kind of going through them and, saying what captured us.
All of them, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, I got my list, but to be honest, all of them I feel like are going to serve.
Yeah.
And, well, I'll wait until after the intro to, say what I was about to say. But anyways, make sure you join the chat.
You better.
The group chat. You're already here. You have no choice.
Yeah,
so even Kat just joined. Look,
Take
right now. Look, she looked at you like, what you talking about?
Period.
But anyways, I have to remember to put a cat cam in this.
Yeah, because they can't see her. Only you can see her.
Yeah. So, but anyways, let's get into it, guys. Let's go. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome. You'll see what happened and why we're laughing in the bloopers. Okay. Anyways, we're getting into the Change trailers, and we're talking about them.
Yes.
And what I was gonna say before we went into the intro was, I think there's a lot of power in the fact that Change is only releasing 6 new series because there's a lot of resources that you can pour into them without having so many series. And before anybody comes in the comments, we're not talking about specific companies.
No, so please don't start.
We're just saying that like with a smaller pool of series, you can focus a lot more on them. So, I guess we can just go down the line. So, which trailer out of the 6 are you looking forward to the most?
You can pick one.
What's the top one on your list?
Top is I'm the Most Beautiful Count. That's number 1. Mm-hmm. And then number 2 is Affair because y'all know messy queen.
Right.
This shit's gonna be so messy. So I'm seated.
So let's talk about the Most Beautiful Count. I think that this is such a pivotal moment, especially in BL and queer media in Thailand, because I think, obviously, we're in America, and the kind of comedic relief, feminine, gay thing is kind of, outdated.
Yeah.
It's they don't really put Like, it still happens
but you
here,
don't see it as much.
You don't see them put feminine gay roles in like a comedic, like a stereotypically comedic role. Like, we have whole shows like Pose that are like geared around, you know, kind of that, I don't want to say concept because it's not a concept, but that personality, that being. So, but in a lot of Asian countries, a lot of times that is considered to be like the comedic relief. Like, we see it everywhere. Like the funny gay friend.
It's supposed to be the jokes. Like, they always have the jokes. Like,
And while this series, Supana is playing still a person that's very like extravagant and funny and like, you know,
it's gonna have comedy to it.
But it's still a very like serious topic because they got drugs and like kind of died somewhat. Maybe,
but not even that. Like,
transported.
When he actually goes back, because at first I was like, oh, it's just gonna be kind of like, you know, real, not simple, but like real clear cut. But then this rivalry story is happening off to the side, and it's like, okay, so now we're getting an action element, so it's getting serious. So like, I really feel like it's gonna be a lot deeper than what we think it's gonna be.
I just love that it's a fleshed out role. And I think it's so nice when you see a teaser and the teaser captures you like this. Because a lot of times with teasers for me, I'm like, okay, I mean, you know, whatever. You know, but if a teaser captures me, I know that these are just little snapshots, little like 6, 4, 5 minute captures of what the entire series is going to be like. And the fact that it captured me this much, and they're gonna add to it as time goes by when they start filming and stuff.
I'm so
excited. I'm really excited for Supana because a lot of things have been happening surrounding him, and the acceptance and the love that he's been receiving is amazing because we don't get that a lot, especially when you find out someone is of the queer community or has had relationships that they portray like on screen that are similar. And I think that the more that we see these types of people being shown in real life, I think the more that people are like, oh, especially in the BL community, because some of y'all think gay people don't exist, but that's
it's a weird flex, but okay. It's such a weird flex. Like, y'all understand the commentary that I've seen under these trailers, under GOTV trailers, I'm just like, if 2 + 2 is 4,
if 2 + 2 is 4, and 4 + 4 is 8, what the fuck is this?
I'm just trying to figure out where the shift happened, but again, that's another topic.
But you know, gay people do exist. We all of us aren't the same too. We're not a monolith, because I think what the stereotypical picture of what a gay person is supposed to be is like, you know, like all of that. That's what people think when they think of gay people, but
it's not like that.
It's not all like that. No. Like, obviously, there is a spectrum of like femininity and masculinity, and we fall all the way from like, I don't want to say that because not all masculine people are violent.
Well, it's just it's like how every person comes in different colors, shades, whatever. Not every person is the same. So every person is different. Everybody has different personalities. Right. So I saw what you were doing with that, friend. I saw where you were going.
Now I'm asking people about it. I'm sorry.
I saw what you were
I didn't know what else to do, like, with my body to represent masculine. Like, what? Like, I don't know. You know what? You know a person that represents that you can place yourself anywhere on the spectrum, or you can have somebody that represents that you can accept those energies and really nurture those energies well. Bretman Rock. Bretman, Bretman, I think, embodies what it is to have an abundance of both of those energies, of both masculine and feminine energies, and mesh them really, really well together.
My boy.
Because Bretman is
like
everything about him. Everything about him.
He got body.
Like my boy. And at the same time, it's challenging, like, what actually is, like, feminine and masculine. Like, does it really matter in the grand scheme of things? Not really.
It really doesn't.
Like, obviously, it gives context to some things, but it's not something that's, like, No.
It doesn't need an explanation.
It doesn't need an explanation. Because straight guys can be feminine.
Yeah.
Like,
I just feel like it's just you being you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't go ask a person, like, why are you you? Like, why you do what you do? Like,
why you built like that?
Yeah, why you built like that? Like, some things just don't need explanations. But like you said, I am really happy how everybody, like, rallied around him. Like, and it's just great seeing him in this role, seeing this role being portrayed, a role that we have been asking for, finally come to life. And I just feel like it's going to be amazing. Like, I can't wait to see it all come together. Can't wait.
I think the more people we see in these roles like this, and it definitely gives some, like, hope for the future of BL. And I know there are going to be people who are like, see, we told y'all we need, like, they should only put gay people in gay roles. And I'm like, that's not what we're saying.
No.
We're saying that like, seeing out representation like this is great. But two things can be true at once. You're not entitled to somebody's life and somebody's sexuality.
Yes.
Just because you think somebody is this doesn't mean it's true.
Yes.
And I think that's where people cross the line, because they'll be like, oh, he's obviously straight. It's like, who said that? Did he say that?
Just because
they say
he
that?
acts a certain way does not mean.
Like, also, somebody playing basketball being, like, a sports junkie and stuff like that. Oh, they're straight.
But that's y'all's problem. Y'all need to mind your business. Y'all weren't told to mind your business enough. You weren't told to shut up enough. That's your problem. So I'm going to tell you, shut up.
I want to scream. It's just that I'm going to tell you.
I'm just helping because you weren't told. So there you go.
But on to your second one.
Y'all the girlies.
When I watched this trailer,
it's gonna be messy as fuck.
No, it's going to be messy as I don't know what. And I'm excited for it because okay, so I was watching the trailer, right, and Alyssa was on the phone, and I was just like, oh my god, like, they're over here being so cute. Like, she flew off her bike, landed on her, and put a whole Tay-Nu moment, and she was kicking her feet, teeing it up, and then her dad committed slur slide. So kudos to Alex for that.
What is it? Slur slide.
Slur slide. And that's when it turned, and I was like, oh.
Because when I tell y'all,
that's...
I did not expect that to happen. Like, I saw their little fallout happening in the trailer, because I was like, y'all over here, we can tell that y'all like each other. And y'all both like, let's get boyfriends. You pick mine, I pick yours. And I'm like, okay.
I'm like,
okay. And then when they were in the library,
this ain't clothes shopping, girl.
And she got a boyfriend at first. I just knew. But that situation, I was like,
No, I was cackling when they were in the tub, and she was like, I can't do this. When she tried to kiss her, I was like, girl, you're already doing this.
Child.
Y'all in the tub naked.
My question is, though, what I want to know is the situation, because when she was like, oh, you don't want to be with me because of that man, I was like, that man, girl, your husband? I was like, is giving, is it arranged? Or did you just like marry him just to marry him because you and sis fell out or whatever? Right. Like, what is the tea? Because at first I thought it was like arranged marriage. Like, she never wanted to be with this dude to begin with. And they were always like, they always knew, like, been confessed or whatever.
What is the connection with that and her dad, though? Because while I do, like, the whole thing with her dad, like, unaliving himself, that could just be, like, a little card in her story. But I feel like there's something more to it. Because obviously she comes from money. And so I'm like, who is this man that you're marrying that y'all aren't telling us enough information about? And why did your dad commit suicide? Like, I
feel like it's about to be kind of like a role reversal situation. Because as kids, she had the money and the other girl was a housemaid's daughter. And she you saw she wrote in her face, like, who would want a housemaid's daughter or whatever. Yeah. And then her dad ends up, and I feel like she's going to lose everything. And the other girl is, because you see she's now a doctor is what it's giving. Yeah. And she may like have everything and now it's like opposite, like everything switched. Yeah. So now it's like she needs her type situation is what it's giving. And maybe the dude is just like some random dude, who knows, that we may find out later who he is. But I wonder if that's going to be tea, but all I know is that shit's going to be messy. I can already see the comments of people being like, why are they gonna do this?
Because it's mess.
Because it's mess. Mess is mess. It's mess.
I saw a tweet and someone made a very good point, and they were like, I think people need to, like, while there is social context to some things, and when you continuously highlight a group of people or paint a group of people in this light in every series you turn around, I think this is kind of detached from that. Yeah. They were like, series, shows, movies, things like that we just consume for entertainment, a lot of times they're not meant to be projected on what someone would do in real life. Yeah. A lot of times they are for us to have a glimpse as to what would happen in a certain situation or what could happen. Yeah. That's why you make superhero movies or alien movies or horror movies. Things like this. Like it's a bunch of what ifs. Yeah. And so a lot of times you shouldn't take something and be like, and apply it to the real world as much. Yeah. Like, obviously, like we said, there are caveats to that. There are things that if a community is already being seen as something and people are putting this in series a lot, then obviously that community is going to be upset about it because you're painting them in a light that people actually see them in, which is kind of crazy. But at the same time, you kind of have to look at it loosely and just enjoy the media for what it is. And you have to have that literacy to kind of look at it and be like, okay, this obviously would be morally wrong if I did it in real life.
But for entertainment value. It's like you almost have to watch these series with rose-colored glasses, in a sense. Like, you're just watching it to watch. You're just watching it to watch, like, because some of these situations, they could happen in real life, but a lot of them is just real exaggerated to the point where it's like, who's really going to find themselves in this kind of situation?
Yeah.
So it's drama. It's dramatic.
Drama.
For a reason. It's dramatic. It's I be seeing like a lot of comments where it's like comparing the GLs to the BLs, which I don't understand, because it's like the same storylines we're getting here, we've already gotten them there. So I don't understand like
yeah, it's misogyny. It is
what the difference is.
It's misogyny because it's like y'all ate it up with the boys, but y'all are not eating it up with the girls. Yeah. And I'm like,
yeah.
I think we need to look a little bit inside in retrospect and wonder why. Because, like I said in our one of our episodes when we were talking about GLs, and I'm like, we probably need to look inside and wonder why we feel this way about this and not this, when the only difference is the gender or the sex of the people being represented. Yeah. So, if it was something else, I'd be like, okay, cool, you got it. But if it's just that it's girls, I'm like,
Because we've seen cheating scandals. We've seen a guy in the middle of like a couple, or like a girl in the middle of a couple. Like we've seen it. We've seen it all already, so it's no difference.
So, but
anyway,
moving on.
Next one.
It's actually really convenient that our top ones are totally different.
Yeah.
Because that means I can go to the next one. So my top two are Time and Goddess. What is it? Goddess
Bless You from Death.
Goddess Blessing.
Goddess Bless You from Death. Yeah.
Those two. Yes. One, okay, I figured out for Time, I figured out what it reminds me of. What? It reminds me of the movie Jumper. Because it's kind of like they were going back in time or to different time periods to get rid of what was called the Rainmaker. And in this series, she keeps going back in time and she's trying to figure out why everybody is coming after her and trying to kill her. But I did think it was a very interesting twist that they made it to where she is having to kill different people every time she goes back in time. Somebody dies every time. I'm like, ooh.
I clocked that too, because I was like, Miss Mama is. Before she even said it, I was like, girl, you the only one that can survive. I was like, the only way to make this work, you need to go ahead and everybody. Because if everybody is literally trying to kill you, somebody different trying to kill you every single timeline, that's crazy. I say, girlie, take your feelings out of it. I don't care if it's your friend. I don't care. They gotta go. Gotta go.
But the crazy thing is, I wonder how they're going to tie those lines up. Because the thing about doing like time jump series, and we see it in, obviously, if you've seen the movie Jumper, or if you've seen the movie Inception,
Inception's a good one.
Yeah, when you have a lot of things that have different either time periods or parallel universes, you have to bring them together at some point in some way. So I wonder what the focal point of this series is going to be, because the way it was looking was there's going to be so much for us to look at and so much for us to grasp, and you can't watch this series and not pay attention.
No.
It's not going to be one of those series where you can just be like, oh, let me do something and watch this.
No, you got to pay. I do feel like it's all going to come back to her ex. Because it feels like he's going to be the start. I feel like he's going to be like that final boss. Like, that's going to be who she needs to face at the end of it all to get rid of it.
Like, and why is it everyone at your wedding trying to kill you? That's the question. Do you got some money that everybody found out about, or
unless somebody gets killed at the wedding and then they start coming after her? I don't know.
I don't know.
That's crazy. But it does look good. Don't the chords be
no.
Hey, y'all need to get out on it. Y'all need to get out on it.
Like, I was so encaptured by this trailer. I was like, ooh, girl, right. He about to pop you in the head. But
we need to take a break.
Oh, we do. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, we'll be right back. Enjoy the gym break. Hi. But yeah, my next one is Goddess Bless.
Goddess bless us from death.
Goddess bless you from death.
Bless you closer than you.
We were both wrong.
I was closer than you.
No, because like on my like little pad, I don't have a lot of room because it's my handy dandy notebook, and there's not a lot of room. So, and I write big, so I wrote "Goddess Bless" just to put words down, so I knew what order I wanted them in. Great. So, anyways, Goddess bless you from death. Yeah. That I'm a horror fiend, so I really like shit like this, and the fact that they look like those what are they? Like those frozen beef chunks that be hanging in the freezer?
They look like the pigs when you like hang them in the butcher freezer.
Yeah, in the freezer. Like, I love that. And it's scary. And the fact, and there's something supernatural about it too. Yeah. So combining all of that.
Yeah.
It ain't just a killer.
It was
a magician.
Giving me Enigma vibes from like the ritual aspect, and the fact that they went to that tree. I was like, wasn't there a big ass tree in Enigma that they went to? But
like, no, I'm excited. So cool. And I think Pavel and Pooh are gonna do really great in this series. Yeah. I like that they're giving them range though, because one thing I see is with a lot of couples, a lot of pairings, they'll find out what works best for them, and then they'll keep them. They'll keep them in that type of role. Yeah. But I love that they went from they're race car drivers, but they love each other to love each other. Now they're policemen, and I don't know who you are. I don't know. Medium. I don't it's know. Giving Bonnie from Vampire Diaries. Police and medium, but they love each other. Type vibes. And we have to solve something before it kills us all. Type of vibes.
And so still love each other.
And still love each other. Like range.
No, just kidding. Like, no, but the fact that it does have like a horror aspect to it. Y'all, I made my reactions. We maybe do them in the dark with just a spotlight.
Child, no, because tell me why I thought about that.
Hello?
Because like that's why I did for what was it? What was that Filipino meal that we all reacted to? Chi. I literally reacted to every episode in the dark.
Because I wanted to do it with Denver forever and like make it a real spooky vibe with like popcorn and drinks. Like, what?
No. You know what?
What?
We should do a collaboration.
Do you want to?
Just react.
Do you want to?
React in the dark. Yes. Honestly, that'll be lit. That'll be lit.
Okay. Look out for it.
Well, it won't be lit because we'll be in the dark. But, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah. I love that it's a horror movie, and I love that I like that there are showing the blood and guts and boobs and butts. Like, love that. Because it's easy to do a little thriller that, doesn't have the cringy and the nasty stuff.
Yeah.
But I like when they have the nasty stuff. It's just,
I like it too.
It takes it to a new level.
It adds a little razzle dazzle.
Little razzle dazzle. It's a south. It's the south.
But we still like suspense too. You can get a little jumpy off suspense.
Yeah.
Hold on. Cat wants to be let back in. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So we're taking another mini break while she lets Kat in, because Kat is a princess, and she when she wants something, she gets it. And Alyssa goes to her beck and call every single time, because Alyssa is Kat's servant. You hear Kat in the background, right? I agree.
I am her
She
enabler.
said that's right.
I'm her enabler. No, she was spoiled when we lived in Vegas. In Vegas, no doors. She was able to walk through everything.
Yeah, she said, so why is there a door now?
It was loft style. She was like,
It's like, I think this is Catism.
Hello, because she don't like doors. She hates it. Hates doors.
But yeah. But the last one we're talking about is This Love Doesn't Have to Be
No,
Long
we have one more after
Beans.
this.
Really?
Hit Bae Challenge too. Did you not watch the Pit Babe 2 pilot?
That's because it's not listed here. All right. I can believe it. Oh, it's right here. It's right here.
Okay.
Hold, please.
Do you need to watch it really quick? We'll take another
Hold,
break.
please. Yes. We're back after a little intermission while I went and educated myself.
Shake my
Because I
head.
forgot to watch the Pit Babe series 2 trailer. Anyways, but before we talk about that one, we're going to talk about This Love Doesn't Have Long Beans, or it doesn't have long beans.
Side pawn. That's what I'm most excited for, side pawn.
Yeah. But I know a lot of people were confused about why the title is what it is, and someone gave an explanation and did cite their sources.
Yes.
But basically, this is what the explanation is. Recently, controversy ignited on Thai social media surrounded the concept of authentic Thai pat kaprao. Some food enthusiasts insist that this authenticity should comprise of only meat, holy basil leaves, chili, and fish sauce, leading to the exclusion of vendors who incorporated sweet soy sauce into their pat kaprao recipes. Conversely, others profess their fondness for pat kaprao enriched with chopped long beans, baby corn, and mushrooms. So what we get from that whole explanation of what was going on Thai social media about food is that this title basically means this love is authentic. It doesn't have to have long beans.
Yeah.
And they're referring to the authenticity being the kaprao with just meat, holy basil, chili, and fish sauce instead of adding all these other little things.
Yeah.
It's just the core authenticity of what the dish is, which is our love.
And that's crazy though, because they're gonna test to see how authentic their love is, because in the trailer he's on a whole secret mission whole time.
But now things make sense though with one of the scenes where he gave him traditional Thai pat kaprao, because he was like, why are you feeding me dog food? Because obviously it was just ground meat and the basil and stuff. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, I wasn't giving it to a dog, I was giving it to you, or something like that. And I was like,
child,
but
that's trailer or pilot threw me, because I thought it was just gonna be oh, you like to eat, so you want to work at a restaurant, and then come to find out you on a whole mission. You were sent here to infiltrate.
And he was like, "Are you gonna fire me?" He said, "No,
Child.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fire you, but I'm gonna rehire you in my heart."
I say, yeah, no, just kidding.
I'm just get out of here.
We love cheesy pickup lines.
Yeah, but I think this one's gonna be cute. This one's gonna be cute. But moving on to the trailer that I unfortunately neglected. I'm sorry. Anyways, Pit Babe. What do we think about the Pit Babe trailer?
I'm excited for the series. I I will be honest, I was not expecting a season 2 because in my opinion, season 1 ended. Like,
right.
Way was done. Anyways, Way was gone. Tony was gone. Like, Winter got his ass whooped. Freaking other dude was in jail. Like, everybody was gone. Everybody was where they needed to be. Happy ending.
Yeah.
Charlie was back. Like, I thought we were done. So, to get this trailer and to see Tony and Way pop up, I'm like, so it's giving y'all had more powers than what we thought you did in season 1, because I'm like, how are y'all coming back to life 1? How? It's just a lot of questions.
It's like, if one thing that Pit Babe taught me is that if we don't see their body being put in the ground, it ain't them. They
is not dead.
And to be honest, Tony, well, yeah, he was bleeding out.
Well, I mean, yeah, we never saw him like die or whatever, but I'm still just like, Way, you was on our side at the end, so how the hell? What the hell? Like, so I'm just,
that's why I'm like, I don't know if,
what are we about to do?
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
And it honestly, I feel I'm trying to come up in my mind how far they can take this second part of the story, because to me it's like, if they did die, if they actually died, right, and Way came back and Tony came back, what caused Way to switch again? But then I also think, okay, they played Tony as this regular, degular, schmegular guy.
We been knew he wasn't regular.
The entire time. And I'm like, but what are you? Because ain't no way, I don't care what nobody says, ain't no way that you have
some mind control or something.
Something, because I'm like, ain't no way that you were over this entire like schmick that you had, and not one of these real powerful alphas
ever took
take
you down.
How does that make any sense? So I'm like, I feel like this might extrapolate on Tony a little bit more. Yeah. Because what was that? And then Way, like you said, he might have like mind control or like something along that lines. Because it's like, wait, if y'all did come back to life, how you switch back to the bad side?
Yeah. You know, I even was going as far as being like, do you low-key got shape-shifting abilities? Because how the hell did y'all sneak into the jail? That'd be cool if they could shapeshift. Ooh, honestly, to be honest, because I'm excited to see them again in the series, but I was iffy about what they were about to do because, again, I thought that it was done. It would be cool if they did it from the villain's point of view. Like, it was all like just all villain. Obviously, you're gonna get the BL aspect, whatever, with the other couples, but like, if the plot was really like.
Yeah, if it was from the villain's perspective.
That'd be kind of
that'd be dope.
Because right now, I don't know what could you do?
Because who let the Terrible Threes out? And
well, I actually think Tony and Way let them out. I think that's who walked up to the jail cell.
But it's like, do we know for sure?
Yeah, that's true. That's where I got my shape shifting idea from. Because I was like,
because Tony still has help in high places, so it wouldn't throw me if somebody like got them out. But also, I'm also thinking on the side of, what if all of this is really just in Babe's head? And none of it's happening. He's manifesting this because...
Could be.
I don't know.
Could be. I don't know.
I think the only reason I'm iffy on Pit Babe season 2 is because I'm not quite understanding how they can continue the story.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So, but honestly, it might be something for me not to understand because this is just a teaser also.
Yeah.
And more information might be revealed in the trailer.
It could be completely different than what we're even imagining. I hope it is. Because right now I'm just like, I don't know. What can we do?
I don't know what's happening.
What can we do? Like, I'm cool. It's cool. But I'm just like, how far can this, like you said, how many episodes can we really get out of this?
Right.
But
because it goes into the realm of there was a lot of hype around Pit Babe, and so they want to like continue that hype.
Yeah.
But I hope it's not at expense of the plot line and having a series that actually hit like Pit Babe did.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
Hopefully. But let us know your thoughts about all of the trailers in the comments.
Which ones you're most excited for? Let us know. It's okay if you're excited for the messy ones. I am too.
She said, I'm here to console you. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And that's on period. No, like, honestly, messy is the best.
I love drama.
I think I like to watch things that would not happen in my life or I wouldn't allow to happen in my life. That's what it is. Because, child, this drama, I would shut it down quick.
I would never. As soon as I found out as soon as I saw the ring on your finger, I'm like,
I'm like, man, goodbye.
Go to your man. Go to your man. Shoe fly don't bother me. But I love watching other people, like, make bad decisions. So it's fun for me.
But yeah, let us know in the comments. Make sure you follow us on all our social media.
Better.
Support Alyssa's channel, reaction channel, and Patreon. Support Jordie C channel, BL Coded, Patreon, Drama Lava. Oh my god, that made my arcade spin just a little bit. Hey. Child. Hey. But support all of them. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the Basic Chats. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
Be gone. No, I'm just kidding.
She's so rude to y'all. She is so rude. She said be gone. Anyways, exit the chat. Bye. So what's going on, guys? So we're getting basically into the trade chain. Start over. Oh my god. Oh, we got bloopers this time. We got bloopers on bloopers. Cause what was that? Oh my god.